Today's topic is on why we avoid difficult, uncomfortable emotions. And I'm really excited to chat about this because this is a topic that was very dear and close to my heart for the last 10 to 15 years because I'm an emotional person. I've noticed that I'm very attuned to my emotions and how I feel in day-to-day life, and my decision making is mostly based on emotions. So who do I want to be with, what kind of career do I want to have, where do I want to live, and what country do I want to live is really driven by emotions and not logic. And I believe that this is the case not only with me, but also with people in general. Because even the most rational people and the most logical people, they really make their decisions in life about their lifestyle and how they want to live based on emotion. Even their rationality and their career choices are made by emotions. So why do we avoid emotions? Emotions are driving our decision making. And this blows my mind because it's never taught in school and university. It's not taught by our parents in most of the cases. So why are we avoid them? Why do we have a specific approach to dealing with them? And we do have a specific approach. We're trying to run away from them and have these addictions. We have these ways of escaping those emotions. And that's a coping pattern that we've developed from our society. It's as if we have a taboo on this topic. We can't really talk about this. Because if we do and we go into it deeper, we're going to realize that as a society in general, we're really dysfunctional. And people are dysfunctional because they're run by the unconscious emotional patterns. So if you don't resolve your difficult emotions, if you have a trauma or you've experienced something just traumatic or difficult emotionally, these emotions are not going anywhere. So if you try to escape them and go play games, which is my case, or you go drink alcohol or you do whatever, it's not like you're really dodging that bullet. They're all staying in your body and they're becoming this constant background noise, a hum, like a refrigerator hum noise, right? You don't really hear it until it stops. And this is what I've noticed in myself. I never actually knew that I had anxiety in my body, that it actually lives in my body. But I remember a moment in my life when I was 20, I had an insight into that when I was meditating and I was going to my body more, and I realized that I have this charge in my stomach area, this somatic charge, and it was there all the time and it was driving all of my decisions. Why did I want to become a musician? Why did I want to create music? Why did I want to travel to 20, 30 countries? Why did I want to live in different countries? It's all driven by partially that anxiety, right? Because I wanted to prove something to somebody. And that was a very eye-opening situation because I wasn't really aware that it's there, right? It was driving me unconsciously. It was always there, like background noise of your fridge, but I never actually heard it until it stopped. So I feel like that's the key. That's the healthy way to deal with emotions, is really feel them fully and let them go. Because I've experienced it myself and it was life-changing. If you run away from your emotions and you bury yourself in different activities and YouTube videos, TikTok videos, games, addictions, it's not going anywhere and it's stacking up. So every emotion you resist and every emotion you avoid is going to build up in your body until this dam can't hold anymore and it's going to break. And this is how you get a lot of issues with mental health, with nervous system regulation. Why is this topic so popular nowadays? If you go to Threads or if you go to social media in general, you're going to see this problem. People are exhausted. People are in anxiety. People have this problem of having difficult emotions all the time. It's not just one thing that made you angry or made you anxious. It's a consistent emotion throughout your day. And even though I believe that the reason for that is internal. It's always internal. So you always have a choice whether something is going to impact you emotionally or not. You have a conscious choice. You can actually do that, but it's also reinforced by our society, right? So it's really difficult to escape this trap because our society actually encourages us to run away from those emotions. And that's why our society is so dysfunctional on a cultural level, on a nationwide level. It's because we can't really sit with the emotions. You can't put away your phone and sit down with yourself for 5 minutes staring at the wall. That's the really real issue why you have nervous system regulation problems and anxiety problems. That would be first step. And then why can't you just stop and go into your emotions and feel them? They're always in your body. You can check that now. You can go into your body now and explore that, your chest area, your stomach area, and you're going to see that there's a lot of repressed emotions. So why are we avoiding them? So this is it for today, and I'm really excited to go into this topic more if you find it interesting. And there's many different ways I've discovered and how to deal with that stored energy. So if you're interested in me speaking about this more, I would love to record new videos.